Number 8, Shveska. Number 9, Northrop. Number 14, Camruden. Number 15, Klein. Number 16, Martin. Number 19, Kubo. Number 23, Snyder. Number 24, Nerona. Number 25, Wyrick. Number 26, Karana. And number 27, Cunningham. And now let's meet the starters for the Mustangs. Number 21, the DH, Jackson Yarbrough. Number 4, the shortstop, Brenton Lee. Number 18, the third baseman, Jace Christian. Number 13, the second baseman, Sevi Aguirre. Number 22, the first baseman, Joe Knipper. Number 11, the catcher, Ryan Williams. Number 10, the left fielder, Sammy Kelly. Number 12, the right fielder, Brady Boozer. Number 7, the center fielder, Brock Smith. And number 28, the pitcher, Luke Bajaj. Head coach, Jimmy Webster. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mustangs. And now, let's meet your Royals. First for the reserves, number 6, Mason Byerly. Number 9, Asher Jaggers. Number 12, Colin Norris. Number 16, Carter Guyton. Number 20, Eddie Lugo. Number 17, Jarrett Lopez. Number 23, Mason Gray. Number 26, Colton Williams. And number 27, Colton Robertson. And now for your starters for tonight's game. Number 21, the left fielder, Leo Salas. Number 2, the first baseman, Sebastian Lopez. Number 29, the DH, Manny Salas. Number 1, the center fielder, Christian Smith-Johnson. Number 25, the catcher, Marshall Maynard. Number 8, the third baseman, Jackson Strickland. Number 4, the shortstop, Cesar Ibarra. Number 3, the second baseman, Tanner Harris. Number 7, the right fielder, Justin Chirinos. And number 10, the pitcher, Isaac Lopez. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening. We will use the national anthem as a way to intro us in, welcome you to the yard in North Richland Hills, Texas. Richland High School baseball taking on the Grapevine Mustangs, a inter-district matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Introducing myself, Brendan
Coach
Snow,
Mike
live on the
Shelley.
Vype Live
Coach
Network.
Mike Shelley is Richland's
Excited to
21,
be back here at the
Teacher
yard
of the Year. This
for
is
a
his 33rd year teaching. 6 years at
redemption
Richland.
matchup. These two teams
He's
played
the
on
head golf
Tuesday
coach that
in
teaches
game one of the
senior
series,
English
and
He maintains
Richland
a
went
scratch
to
handicap.
Grapevine
One of the top
and took that one by a big score of 8-1. Big game out of Cesar Ibarra, great pitching out of Colton Williams and a few other guys we'll get to. As our first ceremonial first pitch is underway, it's Teacher Appreciation Night here in Richland High School, and they're honoring their favorite teacher pregame with the players, and have one of them throw out the first pitch to get us set and ready to get started here from Richland. The Royals will be sitting out to the mound. Isaac Lopez, pitcher I had not personally seen yet. All we've seen in the games I've been here are Christian Smith Johnson and Colton Williams, and it'll be Isaac Lopez versus him. Actually, I do think I saw him in a little bit of relief a couple weeks ago. Lefty pitcher, kind of a smaller stature, rocking the red gloves, and again, he getting his last warm-up throws on the mound. And then we'll go through the lineup for the Mustangs. Leading off their DH, Jackson Yarbrough. Batting second, shortstop, Britton Lee. Batting third, rocking number 18, and playing the hot corner is Jason Christian. Cleaning up and playing second base, Steve McGuire. Number 22 in the first baseman, Joe Knipper. The catcher, Ryan Williams, he'll be batting sixth. And 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. The three outfielders, that's batting seventh, left fielder Sammy Kelly. Batting eighth, the right fielder Bradley Boozer. And batting ninth, the center fielder Brock Smith. And they'll be led on the mound by Luke Bajaj. Oddly enough, Bajaj not on the roster that I have for Grapevine Baseball, so it might have been more of a more recent call-up for the Royals. Will try to get their defense set.
Leading off for the Mustangs, number 21, the designated hitter, Jackson Yarbrough.
Yarbrough steps into the box to get ready to start us off. Lopez against Yarbrough to start things off. Right-handed hitter, Grapevine rocking the all red. First pitch swinging, chop to the left side. That's strictly the third baseman coming across. Kind of stumbles a little bit, gathering himself. Did a nice job of covering and making the throw for a one-pitch first.
Now batting, number 4, the shortstop, Brenton Lee.
5-3 ground out for Yarbrough. Brings up the shortstop, Brenton Lee. So Strickland that made that play at third. He made the throw to his first baseman, Sebastian Lopez. So Isaac Lopez on the mound, Sebastian Lopez at first. Second base is Tanner Paris. Shortstop is Cesar Ibarra, and third baseman Strickland as first pitch from Lopez to Lee is the ball. And then your outfield, left to right, Leo Salas, Christian Smith Johnson, and Justin Chirinos. And Marshall Maynard, the man behind the plate, taking catch duty. This one ripped right to the second baseman, Tanner Paris. Doesn't he have to move? Line right to
him. 18, the third baseman, Jace Christian.
Quickly 2 away at the top of the first. Jace Christian up. Third baseman and junior. Third consecutive righty for the Mustangs. Yeah, touched on the Grapevine uniforms, rocking the red jerseys, red socks, gray pants, look like a red stripe down the side of the gray pants, and white numbers, a little bit of white trim and letters. Richland on the white pinstripes. Down from Lopez way inside, ball 2. Wait for 2-0, trying to check in on some weather. Once again, it's warming up out here, but windy. It's this one slice opposite Ray, right side, slicing foul in foul territory, and Chirinos out of space. Can't catch up to it. They've got us at 81 degrees with feels like an 83 and 29 mile per hour winds from the southeast. Those kind of winds be coming from more left field to right field, so that last hit ball is a perfect demonstration of the wind taking it that way. 2-1, that's chopped back to the pitcher. Lopez over towards third. He gives it up for Strickland. Strickland tries to make the play but can't. Didn't get a clean exchange in hand.
Now batting, number 13,
single.
the second baseman, Sevi Aguirre.
No, Trace Christian gets on a swinging bunt. Here's Steve McGuire, the second baseman. This one, fair towards Strickland, right in front of the bag. Long throw makes that one, and that will be the final out. No runs, one hit, no errors, one left on. We played half inning. Richland 0, Grapevine 0. More Royals baseball on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
Leading off, playing left field, number 21, Leo Sala.
And welcome back to the yard, North Richland Hills. 0-0 bottom of the first, and it's Leo Silas leading things off for the Royals. The left fielder, rocks number 21, been leading off, feels like most of the season. He had a really good game on Tuesday against this Mustang club. He takes ball one from Bajaj. But on Tuesday, Lopez had a 4-for-4 night, scored a run, had one RBI, but being that top of the lineup guy, 4-for-4. This one left side, but foul. And Colton Williams took care of the pitching on Tuesday, went the full 7, giving up just 1 run, 1 walk, and 6 hits. Big breaking ball that doesn't get in there. 2-1 to Salas. Salas to be followed by Lopez. This is the opposite way and past the first baseman in the right field for a leadoff base hit for Leo Salas.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 2,
Here's Sebastian Lopez, the first baseman tonight. I want to see Lopez more in the middle infield, and we'll honestly, we've seen Manny Salas at first, but Manny DHing today. As let y'all know, I am stationed in the Mustang section and starting to fill up in these bleachers quite nicely. That one hit to short, transfer 2, and fumbling it, and has to go for the one play at first. No throw, actually, and everybody is safe.
Batting.
You gotta rule that one an E5. That's what I'm gonna call it. And so Manny Salas now up the big lefty with 2-1 and nobody out. First pitch, Salas late and fouls it off into the Mustang dugout. Grapevine comes in losers of 4 straight. They've lost 9 of their last 10 games. 12-17 record on the season. Josh, a long break in between pitches. Now here we go, the 0-1. And had Salas out in front of that one, swing and a miss, 0-2. Manny on Tuesday had 1 hit in his 4 plate appearances and an RBI to go with it. The 0-2, got Manny Salas looking on the outside corner for the first out. The Oklahoma Sooner commit Christian Smith-Johnson playing center field tonight. Smith-Johnson had a hit and a walk on Tuesday. This one fouled off behind him, also scored a run. I'm going to try to dig a little more into those stats and see exactly what hits players are getting. Being like a fool, I print everything off, have handy, and I work outside in this crazy Texas wind this spring. The 0-1 from Bajaj. Got Smith-Johnson with a big swing and miss, and he's that bat working out just the same way Manny Salas did before. Foul off the first pitch, swing and miss at pitch 2, and see if there's a different result on the third. They throw back, trying to go at Leo Salas at second, but he's back in safely. And Leo 2 and just barely gets a piece of it, Smith-Johnson. Johnson was hit by a pitch on Tuesday. That was what else he had going on. This one popped up way high and drifting towards the Richland dugout. Is it going to stay in play? Just gets out. Johnson also stole a base on Tuesday. 0-2. This one fouled off again, right side over the Royal dugout. Johnson calls time after a long stare down and long early at bat, one away on first and second. Marshall Maynard, the catcher, on deck. Maynard, a lefty. Says Johnson doesn't want to play and goes foul in front of the third base bag. We will set it up again. Battle between Bajaj and Smith Johnson, still no 2 count. So pitches to play with, and Smith Johnson just slaps at that one and sends it a mile foul behind us. Another 0-2. Got him on the high heat. Swing, get a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bajaj.
Batting fifth. You know what it is. Number 25. Marshall Maynard.
Brings up Maynard. He was hitless. 0 for 3 on Tuesday, but did reach via a walk. First pitch from Bajaj in there for strike one. The Royals left just 7 on base on Tuesday, and in danger of leaving 2 on base in the first inning. 0-1. Maynard fouls it off and just gonna sneak over the netting. Gonna be a strike 2. Strickland on deck. Should Maynard find a way to get on? From Bajaj. Got Maynard out in front swinging, and after the first 2 batters get on, 3 straight strikeouts for Bajaj to retire the side.
Top of the second. Leading off, number 22, the first baseman, Joe Knipper.
Joe Knipper leading things off here at the top of the second, the 0-0 ball game. A lefty on lefty matchup. Knipper to be followed by catcher Ryan Williams and left fielder Sammy Kelly. First pitch swinging, slowly rolled. First base side, Lopez, he's got it. He'll keep it himself and take it to the bag before one pitch, 1 out. Sebastian Lopez on the 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 11, the catcher, Ryan Williams.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Williams is my laptop. First pitch for Lopez in the ball. The 1-0. Off the mark, 2-0. Again, nearly 30-mile-per-hour winds playing a factor in this game. 2-0, that's in there. 4 strike. To the sophomore catcher, and he chops it to short. Ibarra has it, a couple of steps, throw, a nice stretch by Sebastian Lopez at first. Reel that one in, 2 away.
Now batting number 10, the left fielder, Sammy Kelly.
And the left fielder, Sammy Kelly, looks to keep the inning going. Another left-handed hitter facing the lefty pitcher. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch to Kelly is low for ball 1. Mustang went down pretty easily in the first. Yarbrough started things out with the ground out to short, or ground out to third, and then Lee had the line out to second. Second pitch is way short, and ball 2. Kelly. And Jace Christian reached on an infield single, and right after that, Aguirre grounded out to third. That's way off the plate to Reno. To the 7th place hitter. And 3-0. Lopez takes the free strike. And the 3-1 misses, and it's a 2-out walk by Sammy Kelly.
Brady.
Up to the plate now is Brady Boozer. I had actually written him down as Bradley Boozer. Brady Boozer, the right fielder. Taking a first pitch strike, he watches that one go wide, 1-1. Something going with 2 outs. The there goes the runner. Throw down by Maynard. No, no throw. And a stolen base for Sam Kelly. Now it's 2-1. Boozer, and that's fouled off third base side, 2-2. And they got Boozer swinging out in front of it. First strikeouts of the night for Isaac Lopez. That ends the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, one left on. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Richland Royals 0, Grapevine Mustang 0. More Royals baseball on Vype Live Network at the moments.
Leading off, bottom of the second. Number 8, the third baseman, Jackson
Strickland, Cesar Barra, and Tanner Paris at 3 to get us started here in the bottom of the second inning with a 0-0 tie. Strickland, right-handed hitter, standing first pitch swing, fouls it off the right side, slices this out of play. Bajaj working a little quicker here to Strickland, and that one misses inside. One to Strickland, fouled off, identical to the first one, out of play, right side. Towards the car, it's gotta be a little careful. So we're most attendees of the ballpark park. But now a 1-2 count to the Royals third baseman. And that's flying outside, 2-2. Strickland on Tuesday was hitless, but scored a couple of runs. Reached base a couple other ways. He was hit by a pitch and takes that one for a ball. Runs at full, 3-2. That one misses, and nice job by Strickland. Come back to draw the walk, kick things off in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting, number 4, the shortstop, Cesar Barra.
Leadoff man on for Ibarra, who had a monster game on Tuesday with 3 hits in his 4 at-bats and 2 runs scored. First pitch swinging, chops at the third, fielded by Christian, and they get the out at first, but works as a sacrifice. Over to second is Strickland.
Now batting, number 3, second baseman, Tanner Paris.
Now a conversation between Royals third base coach and our home umpire. There is Tanner Paris up to bat with a run on second, one away. First pitch to Paris, gets away to the backstop, and actually, no, got a piece of him.
Now batting, number 7, the right fielder,
Really didn't. Sorry for my silence. I didn't really see where Harris was hurt or was hit. No. Mustang coach heads out to the mound and the infield. The team has a conference. The center fielder and left fielder, Kelly and Smith, get together and they leave Boozer by himself in right field. But Paris getting hit by the pitch puts him on first. We know Strickland's over on second. Brings up Justin Chirinos with 2 on and 1 out. Bottom of the second, the 9-hole hitter for the lineup turns over. Leo Salas on deck. A real chance for the Royals to manage some offense here when you get the bottom of the lineup going. You get a couple of guys that get on base, that make contact, that work counts and draw walks. It's the best case scenario for your team. Get these guys the bottom of the order going. It helps the top of the order immensely as the conference has ended at the mound. Everyone returns to their positions. First pitch to Chirinos. Shows bunt and waves at it for a strike one. Not a great bunt attempt by Chirinos, who had 1 hit in his 3 plate appearances on Tuesday, including 3 RBIs and a run scored. Big time hit by Chirinos. Wish I could find that in my stat page on what that hit was. And Bajaj checks Strickland on second, steps off. Chirinos, left-handed hitter, and took a timeout, and now he's back regathered. 1-1, see if he shows bunt again. He does not, and nice contact this one out of the left field line, but slices foul to where the Mustangs bullpen essentially is. The foul territory in this field, a lot of space between the foul line and actual out of the park, the fence / dugout. So they have space on both home and visitor side in the outfield corners for bullpen area. That one misses. Chirinos 1 and 2. The first 2 batters to reach in the first inning, but Josh bounced back with 3 consecutive strikeouts and needs one here, and he gets one here. Gets Chirinos swinging on a breaking ball in the dirt. 3rd strikeout, or actually his 4th strikeout after going to the order just 1 time.
now batting, number 10, the pitcher, Isaac Lopez.
2 away, and
Correct.
Leo Salas is 2 up.
Leo Salas.
Not trying to call anyone out, but we do have a different PA guy today as we had the past few games. The lineup turns over with Leo Salas, who singled in the first inning, slapped to that right side, and he takes strike 1. Leadoff hitter is Leo Salas, and that one's short. 1-1. 1-1, ripped third base side, foul. Bajaj will strike away from getting out of this. 8-1 victory on Tuesday. Richland did all their scoring early. They had 2 runs in the first inning, 2 in the second inning, and then 4 in the third, and didn't score again. Salas takes that high and runs the 2s wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of the second inning. Bajaj delivers, and that bounces in front of the plate. 3-2. Runners can get a head start. Strickland on second, Tanner Paris on first. No hits in the inning. He's gonna walk and a hit batter. Long stare down from Bajaj and Salas, and Salas takes time and steps out. But Bajaj does not move from the rubber. Working from the stretch. He sets the 3-2. Big contact, and that gets through between short and third, and we're going to hold Strickland at home. Could have scored. Ball goes overhead to the backstop. Now Strickland goes, and he does score. Leo Salas trying to take second, and does. And it's 1-0 Royals. Off the bat of Leo Salas, and some help on not a great throw from left fielder Sammy Kelly.
Sebastian Lopez.
Second hit in his innings for Leo Salas. Strickland scores, Paris is at third, Salas is at second, and first pitch to Sebastian Lopez is ripped foul. Lopez reached on an error in that first inning from the shortstop Lee. As that one misses 1-1. But the Royals do strike first. That breaking ball comes up short. 2-1. 2-1. That's high and away. 3-1. First base is open, but you do not want to load him up because it's Manny Salas lurking on deck. And ball fouled off. 3-2. Another full count. Making Bajaj show a lot of pitches. Payoff pitch. Bajaj to Lopez and walked him. That one's upstairs. Second walk of the inning, third free pass. Bases are loaded. For Manny Salas, who struck out looking in the first inning. Big Manny Salas up with the bases juiced. First pitch, he had big eyes in that swing. 0-1. Now 0-1 high to Salas. Salas, the big lefty, in a favorable matchup against the young righty. One's hit hard, first base side, and right off and through the legs of Knipper. 1 run scores. They send Leo Salas, his play at the plate. He's safe. That's a 2 RBI hit from Andy Salas.
Now batting, number 1, Christian Smith-Johnson.
3-0. Royals now picking up what they were doing on the start of Tuesday with 4 runs in the first 2 innings. Here they've got 3 in the second. A little bit of a 2-out rally. They still got 2 on. It's Christian Smith-Johnson at the plate, who's maybe a little sour after a strikeout his first plate appearance and fouls that one off. For strike 1.
Hey, look good out there, 1-6.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. With Johnson swinging some power, but not able to line it up. 0-2. Catcher Maynard on deck, and he's rocking half catcher gear with 2 outs and being the on-deck guy. And Smith-Johnson out in front, big swing and a miss. He strikes out for the 2nd time. It's the 5th of the night for Isaac Lopez, but not for some damage is done in the 2nd inning. The Royals score 3 runs on a pair of hits, a couple of walks, and a couple of left on. We've played 2. Richland Royals 3, Grapevine Mustangs 0. More Richland baseball on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
Leading off, the top of the 3rd, number 7, the center fielder, Brock Smith.
Back in the yard, 3rd inning action. 3-0 Richland over Grapevine, and it's the 9-hole hitter Brock Smith leading things off for the Mustangs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Lineup after Smith will flip over to Jackson Yarbrough and Brenton Lee. First pitch from Isaac Lopez outside for ball 1. Brock Smith, right-handed hitter, rocking number 7. Last inning, the Royals sent 8 players to the plate. Maynard, the only Royal lineup not to get it at bat. This one popped up in the infield. Coming in for it and dropping it is Sebastian Lopez. That's a tough play to make with this wind. The whole infield had gathered for it. It was first baseman Sebastian Lopez who took the charge and unable
Now batting, number 21,
to secure it.
Yarbrough.
2-3 allows Smith to reach and turns lineup over for Yarborough. And it was such a high pop-up that Brock Smith got himself all the way to second base, running hard the whole way. Now Yarborough up, and Sebastian Lopez playing in a little bit at first. And ball one. That's in there for strike 1-1. Yarborough grounded out to third. Start things back about 45 minutes ago. This one slapped to right. Justin Chirinos has to go to his left and make the catch, reaching up for it. And nice catch, and it holds the runner. Smith at second.
Now batting, number 4, Brenton Lee.
Here's shortstop Brenton Lee. He had a nice little liner right at the second baseman Paris in the first inning. First pitch showing bunt and stabbing at it, missing for a strike. Throw down the second to try to get back behind Smith, who had leaked out after the attempted bunt. Everyone's back and safe, and it's 0-1. If you're a fan of the softball team, Richland softball just pulled out a 7-4 victory over Lake Dallas. I had their game this past Tuesday when they beat Lake Dallas at home. Bunt is down. Picked up by Isaac Lopez, spins, throws the first to the covering Paris. The bunt works, but they do get the outs on the 1-4. And Jace Christian up, who reached on an infield single. And first pitch into Christian. This is for ball 1. Big breaker in there for a strike. Even count.
Something you like, give it a ride, let's go.
Grapevine got their lone run on Tuesday in the first inning as well. So both these teams on scoring early, didn't have too much going for them late, and that one fouled off 1-2 to Christian. McGuire on deck should Christian reach. The 1-2. That's a little off, 2-2. That one slaps foul right side. We'll do it again.
Keep working, kid. Got it, Jace.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Have it. Get it to pop cars. Let's go.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap. You got it, bud.
Long set. And the 2-2 from Lopez. Slap right side slowly. Sebastian Lopez over to the covering Isaac Lopez, and they get him on the Lopez tandem. 3-1 on the scorecard, and the inning's over.
Leading off, bottom of the third.
You know what this is.
Number 25, Marshall Maynard.
Marshall Maynard, the catcher, to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. And it'll be followed by Jackson Strickland and Cesar Ibarra. 5, 6, 7 part of the lineup. And first pitch from Bajaj misses for ball 1. Maynard, strikeout victim in the first inning. One of 5 punch-outs by Bajaj through 2, and first 2 pitches the Maynard missed, 2-0. Is in there at the numbers, 2-1. Important for Bajaj to try to get a quick innings. He's at the work, and a lot of this one skied behind us foul. He faced 5 batters in that first inning, but the last 3 were down via strikeout, so those were a little long at bats. And last inning gave up the 3 runs, faced 8 batters, walked a couple, and Maynard sharply hit on the ground to first, fielded by Knipper, and flips to the covering Bajaj for out number 1. Top of the third. Third baseman Jackson Strickland, who walked to start things out and get things really going in that second inning. He walked and eventually came around to score first run of the ball game. And first pitch, big strike to Strickland. Dust storm comes through on this 0-1 pitch, and Strickland holds on the check, swing, 1-1. That's too high, 2-1. Defense seems to be mostly straight up. 2-1. Strickland foul tip. 2-2. Two to Strickland. Inside, but got the plate for another punch out. 6-1 for Bajaj.
Now batting, number 4, Cesar Ibarra.
Here's the shortstop, Cesar Ibarra, who moved the runner on the ground out last inning when he grounded out to third. First pitch in there for strike one. Ibarra looking to complete the first 1-2-3 inning for either team. Mentioned how Bajaj saw 5 hitters in the first inning, 8 in the second inning. Well, for Isaac Lopez, he's seen exactly 4 hitters every inning. One guy's reached each inning, but he's worked around that. 2-1 the count to Ibarra. And that one's in there at the knees. 2-2. Ibarra swinging to protect and slaps it foul. The 2-2. Chopped up the middle, high bouncer, tough play for the shortstop. He can't make the play. Lee unable to bring that ball down in time to make the throw and reaching on an infield single. Here's the ball. Brings up Paris. Tanner issued a free pass, getting hit by a pitch last inning. And came around later to score. First pitch to Paris is high. Ball 1. Throw back to first at Ibarra, and he's in safely. That one on the outside half of the plate for strike one. Trinos on deck. Paris at the plate. Runner goes, foul straight back. One, two. Paris reaches out for that one for the strikeout and the final out of the inning. And 7th strikeout for Luke Bajaj. And that finishes things in the bottom of the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. We'll head to the 4th. Richland Royals 3, Grapevine Mustang 0.
The top of the 4th, number 13, Sevi. Aguirre.
And welcome back. Top of the fourth. 3-0 Royals over the Mustangs. And first pitch fouled off first base side and out of play. It'll be City Aguirre leading things off over the second baseman. He grounded out the third in the first inning. Be followed by Joe Knipper and Ryan Williams. 4, 5, and 6. Here's the 0-1 from Lopez, and that's low. Evens up at 1-1. Hit hard at the shortstop. Ibarra, he's got it. Long throw, perfect throw to Lopez for out number 1.
Now batting, number 22, Joe Knipper.
And Knipper up to bat now. He grounded out the first in the second inning. Again, this game still looking for its first 1-2-3 inning on either side. Exactly one player has reached in each inning for the Mustangs, and first pitch strike to Knipper. Misses and evens it up at 1-1. From the lefty. That's hit well to right, but Chirinos doesn't read on it. He's over to his right, and he's got it 2 away.
Now batting, number 11, Ryan Williams.
And the catcher, Ryan Williams, is up. He grounded out 2 short in the second inning. That one fouled off, 0-1, quickly ahead of Williams. That one smoked, but one hopper to Barra at short. He's got it. Good throw to Lopez, and there it is, our first 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Richland Royals 3, Grapevine Mustangs 0. More Royals baseball on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
Leading off, number 7, Justin Chirino.
Shout out to the fact that I'm the youngest doing it. Cap on brim.
Welcome back to the yard. Richland High School baseball field in North Richland Hills, Texas. Brendan Snow on the Vype Live Network. Bottom of the 4th inning, Justin Chirinos leading off for the Royals, and a big swing and a miss for strike one. Chirinos, the 9-hole hitter, and he'll be followed by the top of the lineup, Leo Salas and Sebastian Lopez. Second one to Chirinos is high, 1-1. Chirinos struck out in the 2nd inning, one of 7 strikeout victims for Luke Bajaj. Had the rough 2nd inning, some runs gave up, but not really any extra base hits or anything. It's been a lot of small ball, big swing and a miss, strike 2. This one outside, 2-2. That one too high, 3-2. That one skied high, foul territory, third base side. That's when they're out of our view. But was way over there in front of his own dugout.
Now batting, number 21, Leo Sala.
And that was third baseman Jace Christian tracking it down. No one away for top of the order, Leo Salas, who's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, and he actually drove in a couple of runs on his last one. He drove in 1 run. Manny Salas, who drove in 2. And he hit the ball hard twice. To that right side. Actually, I think his RBI hit was to left field. His first hit was right field. That one fouled off 1-1. Chopped up the middle, no one's going to be able to get to it. It's going to be the 3rd hit of the night for Leo Salas. 3 for 3 evening in 4 innings. One away, Salas on first, and Sebastian Lopez to plate. He's 0 for 1. He reached that error in the first and walked in the second. 3-0 Royals lead. First pitch of the AB is in front of the dirt for a ball and getting down to second base on the wild pitch was Salas. The 1-0. Fouled back, way back there. Almost got to the lights. Long pause, the 1-1. Deep to right again. 2 strikes now to the first baseman, Lopez. The 1-2 ripped deep to left on a line, but finding it is Kelly and not able to make the play. The ball is down. Rounding third is Leo Salas. He's going to score, and in the second base is Sebastian Lopez with a, what would be a tough ruling on if they go error or hit, but regardless, a run scores. It's 4-0 Royals. Making things easy for myself, and the ball's hit so well, I'm going to give Lopez the double. So Lopez at second, Manny Salas now up with one away. 4-0 ball game. First pitch, Salas for strike one. Long pause, the 0-1. That's going to be in there for strike two. Two. Big swing and a miss, and second time Manny Salas is down on strikes. And the 8th strikeouts for Bajaj. Brings up Christian Smith-Johnson, who struck out twice. Struck out in the first, struck out in the second. He's looking to put the ball in play. First pitch in there for strike one.
There you go! Woo! So it doesn't matter. The fact is plucked it and used it, boom.
With Johnson hard hit left side, and that is through for a hit. They're going to hold up Lopez at second. There's the first hit of the night for Christian Smith-Johnson after a pair of strikeouts. Reaches with a single. We got Marshall Maynard.
Now batting, number 25, Marshall Maynard.
Catcher Maynard up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Maynard had to readjust all his extra gear, but he's ready to go. Runner goes, pitch swung on and miss, and they let the runner take second freely. Smith Johnson in scoring position. When the Maynard catches the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Maynard, 2 on, 2 out. This one would contact the left, coming in for Kelly, but going back for it was the shortstop Lee. He's got it, and that's the final out of the 4th inning.
5th, number 10, Sammy Kelly.
And top of the 5th inning underway from the yard in North Richland Hills, Texas. And it's the left fielder, Sammy Kelly, the 7-8-9 for the Mustangs, due up the 3 outfielders. Kelly, the left fielder, and first pitch in there for strike 1. Kelly will be followed by the right fielder, Brady Boozer, and center fielder, Brock Smith. Lefty-lefty matchup here, and big breaker that's never broke, and it's to the backstop. Lopez out there for his 5th inning of work. He's had it pretty easy through 4. He's got 2-1 to the hitter Kelly now. Just 1 hit allowed so far by Lopez, and it came in the 1st inning, and it was an infield single by Jace Christian. He also walked Kelly back in the 2nd inning, but there Kelly takes a strike, 2-2. And then Brock Smith reached on an error in the 3rd. Those are the 3 base runners. Infield hit, walk, and an error for the Mustangs. Here's a 2-2 to Kelly. That's high. It's a duck it, 3-2. Ball's already just 9 outs away from picking up the sweep on Grapevine. Swing and it makes Kelly down on strikes. And that will be the 1st strikeout for Lopez.
Number 12, Brady Boozer.
I'm sorry, 2nd strikeout. He got Boozer in the 2nd. Just the 2nd strikeout for Isaac Lopez. Here is Boozer to the plate, who struck out in the 2nd. First pitch across the heart of the plate for strike 1. That bounces in front of the plate. 2-1. Big swing and miss on that breaker ball that was never even going to make it to the plate. 2-2. We call 58-foot breaking ball. And it got Boozer swinging. It's 2-2. Brock Smith, center fielder, in the on-deck circle. 2-2. Contact left side, Strickland behind the bag, but it's foul. Stretch, just right nowhere on base, and this one's popped straight up. Maynard finds it behind the plate in foul territory to record that out. 2 away And Smith to the plate.
Now batting, number 7, Brock Smith.
First pitch, little check swing and makes contact. Sebastian Lopez fields to the covering Isaac Lopez, and they just barely get Smith for the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Richland Royals 4, Grapevine Mustang 0. Yeah, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Mustangs. I'm working on getting that. I don't have him on my roster. First pitch, big righty. This is for a ball. Rocking number 26. And I oddly don't have a 26 on my roster. Let's see if I can find his name on their JV roster. It's 2-0 to the leadoff hitter Jackson Strickland. Strickland 1 for 1 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored. And it's quickly 3-0 to him. Three-0 pitch in there for the free strike. That one fouled straight back. 3-2 now. You can tell it's another pitcher named Luke. That one's fouled off. Still alive. I simply don't have 26 on my roster, so I'll keep digging. We'll look to get you the numbers on Bajaj's night. As that one by Strickland shot on a one-hopper short lead. Got it, long throw, and a good stretch by Knipper. Retire Strickland. First pitch swinging, chop back to the pitcher. He's got it. He'll run it over and underhand it to get Ibarra out for a quick out number 2. Brings up Tanner Paris.
Number 3, Tanner Paris.
First pitch to Paris, misses for a ball one. Second one also misses high, 2-0. Closing things on to sophomore Luke Bajaj. Went 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs. So we're going to count them all earns. 2 walks, 1 batter, hit by a pitch, 8 strikeouts. No home runs allowed, or really only number singles and doubles. This one popped up left side of the infield, and finding it through the wind is the third baseman, Jace Christian. And first 1-2-3 inning of the night for Grapevine. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Richland Royals 4, Grapevine Mustangs 0. More Royals baseball on the Vype Live Network in a moment.
The 6th, number 21, Jackson Yarbrough.
Top of the 6th inning, and it's the top of the order for the Mustangs. 1, 2, 3, Jackson Yarbrough, Brenton Lee, and Jace Christian. Yarbrough leading things off 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out to right. Isaac Lopez out there for his 6th inning of work. His first pitch is a ball to Yarbrough, and Lopez has really had his stuff working tonight. He's retired 9 straight going back, and really feels like you can go back even further because he's retired 9 straight. The one player to reach was via an error on the first baseman on that high pop up in the infield, and error charge to Sebastian Lopez, because then the hitter before that was struck it out. So it's 9, officially 9 retired, but if you count the error or not, it could be 11 straight retired for Lopez, and that one foul tipped and might have got a piece of his own leg. Yarbrough walking it off a little bit. It's like that foul ball got a piece of his left leg. And 1-2 just misses. Two. That one high in the air, not too deep. Christian Smith Johnson in center has a read on it. It's camped under it and it's got it for the first out of the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting, number 4, Brenton Lee.
There's a shortstop, Brenton Lee. He's 0 for 2. Lined out and grounded out. First pitch to Lee, in there for a high strike. And 0-1 fouled off, 0-2. to the Lee, fouled off. O2 coming to Lee. Last at bat kind of had that swinging bunt back to the pitcher. This one softly hit left side, fielded by Strickland. He spins, gathers, throw to first. Nice stretch, but unable to keep his foot on the bag was Sebastian Lopez. And for the first time in a while, we have a runner reach on an infield single. Lopez had retired 10 in a row before that one, and again, he hasn't given up an actual hit to the outfield yet. The 2 hits to his name have been infield hits, and the other has been an error and a walk. It's been a masterful performance from Isaac Lopez, and now he faces the 3-hole hitter Jace Christian, who has one of those infield singles, had it in the first, and first pitch is way short of the plate and goes through Maynard's legs to the backstop, and the runner trouts the second. Christian grounded out to first in his last at bat in the third. Now for the first baseman sneaking in a little bit over there, Lopez. This one chopped up the middle, fielded by Ibarra. He'll take it, throw to first, and get Christian, and the runner Lee will advance to third.
Now batting, number 13, Sevi Aguirre.
Sevi Aguirre. He's 0 for 2, and he is up to the plate. He's got a couple ground outs. He's got a runner on third and 2 away. Trying to get something on the board for the scoreless Mustang team. They scored just 1 run in 7 innings against this Richland defense on Tuesday. So you're looking at almost 13 innings now of 1-run baseball surrendered. Again, that first run that Grapevine had on Tuesday was in the first inning, so that's 11 straight innings. Shutout baseball. Big swing and a miss there by Aguirre, 1-1. Defense straight up in outfield. Seems like they keep sneaking closer and closer. There's a big swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Because there really has not been a ball driven into the deep outfield. So this outfield is pretty shallow out there. Now Smith Johnson and Chirino shift a little bit towards first base line, and foul tip. Lee, the runner on third. Aguirre, the hitter. Joe Knipper on deck. One-two pitch. That one's hit hard right between third and short, and that's going to get through to the outfield past the diving Ibarra for an RBI base hit. First run of the night for the Mustangs.
Now batting, number 5, Goldsberry.
That's the score to 4-1 here in the top of the 6th. And indeed a pinch hitter, Garrison Goldsberry, the junior, gonna hit in this spot for Joe Knipper. So Goldsberry due up. Plays outfield and pitches and using him as a hitter here in the 6th inning. First pitch, breaker in there for strike one. And again, this is the first time they've been able to get to Isaac Lopez. That was the first hit that left the infield. The previous one by Aguirre. This one chopped foul, and it's 0-2 to Goldsberry. Goldsberry, a junior, and spent some time with his team last year. Lopez checks on the runner at first, gets him back. Long pause. Set the 0-2. Hit down third base line. That's foul. That 0-2 misses. 1-2. The 1-2 ripped foul again. Got the last name on who was the pitcher last inning for the Mustangs. There's Tirana. Found him on the scorecard. He's who came in and had the first 1-2-3 inning of the night for the Mustang defense as this at-bat continues with the Goldsberry foul. That one up in the air in fair territory, high, not too deep, coming in on it. Salas and almost on the infield dirt. That is, the outfielder makes the catch and retires the side. But Mustangs do get a run on 2 hits, and they leave 1 on. We've played 5.5. Richland and the Royals 4. Grapevine Mustangs 1. More Royals baseball on the Bottom of the 6th inning from the yard, 4-1 Richland, and leading things off is the right fielder, 9-hole hitter Justin Chirinos. He'll take strike 1 from Tirana. That one will check swing, contact, and foul. And quickly 0-2 to Chirinos, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and popped out to third. After Chirinos line up, flip back over with Leo Salas and Sebastian Lopez. A couple of guys who have been on base seems like every time. And they get Chirinos looking on the outside corner on that one away in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting, Leo Salas.
And here comes Leo Salas, who's 3 for 3. 3 singles and an RBI. And he's scored a run. He's been doing it all. He'll take a first pitch. Ball was going off the crowd's reaction first, and they misread it, thinking it was a strike, but ball 1. Salas right back up the middle. 4th hit of the game. 4 for 4 night for Leo Salas.
Now batting, Sebastian Lopez.
And brings up the first baseman, Sebastian Lopez. Showing bunt. This time was Lopez, and then he pulls back, takes the ball. They throw it on the first because they had Salas off, and if that's a good throw on the bag, they have Salas trying to get back, but the throw was towards the first base dugout and pulled first baseman away. Knipper came out, so it might be Goldsberry still at first. Didn't get the number, but the 0-1 actually a throw back, and they're safely. It's definitely not Goldberry at first. It's Goldberry walked 5. This is a 20-something over there, but this pitch to Lopez fouled off. It looks like it is Knipper still at first. The 0-2. That's too low. Manny Salas on deck, the big DH, who's 1 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and an RBI. Two hit hard down third base line. That's going to chop foul at the last second. Third base line has been busy. And the weather hasn't subdued too much either. Still high winds. Temperature wise feels great. Without the 25-mile-per-hour wind, it would be a nearly perfect night for baseball. And time taken by Lopez. The 1-2. That misses away, 2-2. Salas back at first. Haven't had to call the name of Mustang catcher very often tonight, Ryan Williams, but he's done a solid job back there. 2-2, and they get Lopez looking. Go down the first, not in time, but the strikeouts. It's the second of the inning for Tirana.
Now batting, Manny Salas.
So a single sandwich between a pair of strikeouts, and Manny Salas up to the plate with 2 away. Leo Salas on base. First pitch to Manny misses 1-0. And Manny way late on the fastball, the heater from Toronto, 1-1. Manny readjusts his helmet, the big lefty. It's a right-handed pitcher in Toronto. There've been 2 righties on the mound for the Mustangs. And Salas again late on that one. 1-2. You can see Salas swinging for it all right here.
All right, here we go now. Way ahead. Let's go. Right at him. Right at him.
1-2, got him swinging. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Toronto. And the 1 single. We played 6. Richland 4, Grapevine Mustangs 1. More.
Now batting in the top of the 7th, number 11, Ryan Williams.
First pitch of the top of the 7th inning is snagged by Jackson Strickler at third base. He robs Ryan Williams to start things in the top of 7th, record the first out just like that.
Now batting, number 24, Nerona.
I kind of lost on the card. PA guy threw me off. First pitch in there for strike. That's Nerona. I don't have a first name. It's 24. Mason Nerona, a senior, in at the plate, and he's quickly behind 0-2 after a swing and a miss. It is Isaac Lopez out there for the 7th inning of work, and big breaker misses everything to the backstop, 1-2. Sammy Kelly. That one foul tip, staying alive. It's the bottom part of the order. Brady Boozer on deck. 2-2 to Nerona. That's a little too high, full count. That one down the left field line. If it stays fair, looks like it is. Leo Salas on the run. He can't make the grab. Bounces right in front of him, and it's a pinch hit single for Nerona.
Now Brady Boozer.
Brady Boozer looking to keep the game alive. The tying run moves to on deck. This one ripped to short. Ibarra has it on a hop, flips to second for one, and no out recorded. They say Pettis didn't hold on to it long enough at second. I guess we're just going to call that an E4. Now the time run is at the plate, and Brock Smith. They got a chance. They had a double play ball they wanted to try to end the game, but issues between Barra and Paris keeps the life alive for the Mustangs. 0-1 to Smith. He is 0 for 2. He reached on an error and grounded out. This one high in the air to the left, not very deep. Leo Salas has a read on it. He's under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now down to the final out, and the leadoff hitter, Jackson Yarbrough. The DH 0 for 3, grounded out to third, and then flew out to right and flew out to center. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. That one in the air, right side, slicing foul towards the corner. Long run for Chirinos and unable to get to it. Bounces foul at the base of the wall for a strike 2. Now a strike away from finishing this one. And foul it off, we'll do it again. The 0-2 hits first. Sebastian Lopez has it to race to the bag, and he just gets there in time to record the final out and ends our Friday night baseball contest with a 4-1 Richland Royals victory over the Grapevine Mustangs. A complete 7-inning game. out of Isaac Lopez, the pitcher. Fantastic outing for him in his 7 full innings, a couple of strikeouts. And again, it's a Richland Royals victory. The Grapevine drops their 5th straight and 10 of their last 11. And another win for Richland puts them in a great spot going forward. A few more games left in the 2022 campaign. Just quickly going through some of the things that stuck out. Leo Salas had a 4-for-4 night, 4 singles, scored a run, drove in a run. Sebastian Lopez got on base twice with an RBI double and a walk. Manny Salas struck out 3 times and had 2 RBIs. Christian Smith-Johnson struck out twice and had a hit. Marshall Maynard 0-for-3, strikeout. Jackson Strickland 0-for-2 with a walk and a run scored. Cesar Ibarra 1-for-3. Tanner Paris 0-for-2, reached on a hit by pitch, and only 2 Royals don't reach base. It was Marshall Maynard, who was 0-for-3, and Justin Trinos, 9-hole hitter, 0-for-3 with a strikeout, flat out, and a strikeout. Again, Lopez goes to full 7, allows just the 1 run on 4 hits, walks just 1, doesn't hit any batters, and a really nice game from Isaac Lopez all around. Just the 2 strikeouts, but everything else was working for him, and that's going to wrap it up for us here on the Vype Live Network from North Richland Hills, Texas. Again, I was Brendan Snow live on the Vype Live Network, bringing you Richland Royals baseball and softball all year long. Thank you for tuning in, and wish you all a great weekend. One final time, Richland Royals 4, Grapevine Mustangs 1. Good night, everybody.